about it for our great DJ, ladies and gentlemen, the grandnephew of the undefeated Rocky Marciano. How about it for Big Cap, ladies?
So that's Saturday, February 14th.
And we are ready with welterweights, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we
Please
go.
welcome to the ring, Giovanni Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, right? Giovanni
Gutierrez.
Giovanni. Keno Luna.
And here we go. All the way in from Nicaragua. 11 wins, 15 losses. A lot of fights. Wearing a Yankees cap in Boston, always an interesting choice.
Please welcome the undefeated Keno Luna.
There we go.
You get moves like that if you don't find a fight here. I'm sure you can find a fight anywhere else. You step anywhere you want, but no, here we go. It's gonna be good. We got Giovanni versus Luna. Luna making his way.
All right, here he comes.
Let's go.
5-0, undefeated out of Worcester, Mass. Worcester, big shout out to Worcester.
5-0, all right. I like it.
And just making sure I comment on the fashion. I dig the silver suit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your seventh bout of the evening is scheduled for 6 rounds in the welterweight division. Your referee in charge of the action is Leo Gerstel. Introducing, boxing out of the blue corner to my left. He's wearing black with gold, weighs in at 149 pounds. In his 11 victories, he's won 6 by way of knockout. Coming to us from Titicaca, Nicaragua, Giovanni Gutierrez. And his opponent across the ring, boxing out of the red corner, wearing silver and weighing in a trigger 150 pounds. Undefeated as a pro, 5-0 with 4 big wins by way of knockout. Coming to us from the fighting city of Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcester.
Gotta love Worcester.
23, young and ready to go, dude. 23.
23 years old. Looks in very good shape.
You can see from his box strike, he's coming right up, moving along as far as fighting the experience. Like he came out the gate fighting a dude with 24 fights.
Wow.
You know, that's making a statement.
Yeah, that's definitely making a statement for your first fight.
Hasn't fought anyone with a winning record yet, which is fine. You know, for 5 fights in, what is it? Yeah.
I like him already.
4 fights.
Southpaw.
Southpaw, you stick that jab, get that foot to the outside of his lead foot.
Which he just did. Let's see if he's consistent with it.
We're gonna double up that jab.
So for you aspiring boxers at home, watch his lead foot, Luna's lead foot. See how many times he fights for that position.
He's kind of giving it away though sometimes.
Right now he is.
But it didn't phase him because the power is
beautiful
there.
straight left hand. Gutierrez definitely has the experience, but he does look a little soft in the middle tonight. And that was a beautiful moment where Luna misses the punch and then winds up in
Luna's hungry, dude.
Picks that big position and then comes back with more.
He wants it.
He makes a mistake and then fixes his mistake right away.
Head on a swivel, head on a swivel, hands, feet, head. Something's always moving. Luna sticking that jab, circling out.
I love those little micro movements, the head movement, not letting yourself just be a sitting target.
Yeah, get on those toes, stick that jab, close the distance. Yeah, nothing to offer. Hands up, stay safe.
And see, doesn't allow himself to be pressed up against the ropes.
Yeah, keep that back foot behind him. He's doing good. He's hungry. He wants to fight. You can see it. He wants to exchange. He wants to sit in there and exchange with him.
But he's being incredibly smart about it, though. Like it's almost as if he's fighting that urge.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's patient. He works the combination brilliantly, does damage, and then lives the, and then just
that's what that could be right there.
Him
fighting the urge when he hits his leg like that. Very good observation. Lost the back of the head. All right. Giovanni there to exchange. All right, he's there to fight.
Giovanni's there to fight.
He's not intimidated. Let's go. He's kind of just walking around the ring. I'd like to see Luna take advantage of that and just dive right in with that jab, close the distance. The cameraman is in the way of the judge, so that is not a good thing. Nice hook to the body, dude. Come on, finish upstairs, throw a bunch of punches. Sit on one, throw a bunch. Sit on one, throw a bunch.
So right there, Gutierrez is smart, holds on, doesn't allow Luna to get any work in there. And that is a smart decision to make when you're up against the ropes. Why take a beating when you can grab on and let the ref break you up? Really good round. Luna does some good work. And I like how patient he is. I like how disciplined he is. I like that he can miss a punch and then all of a sudden take a new angle and then capitalize on his new angle. For someone with only 5 fights, I like what I see so far. Just intelligence, patience, and discipline. And can fight. Great punch selection, fast hands. That's what you want to see in an up-and-coming boxer. And so far, this is my first time seeing Luna. So far, I'm very impressed with the young man. Very impressed.
Right with that jab in the middle of the ring.
And beautiful jab. Sharp, snappy.
Bringing it back to his waist, though. I'm not a fan of that. I get the shoulder roll stuff.
I see that a lot. No, even shoulder rollers, you got to bring that jab back to your head.
Very anxious, very ready to go. He's tuned up.
I like that little hand fake. Now notice, misses, so right there, misses the punch and then doesn't just crumble, he just grabs a hold, hangs on, pushes him down. Capitalizes on a miss. Nice body shot, that hurt him. And look at the patience. Nice.
Gio hung off a fucking dead life trying to clinch. Hold his head.
Yeah, smart. Giovanni's a smart kid.
I'd like to see Luna stick that jab more. Close the distance.
Yeah.
Use that jab, dude. You gotta use that jab. Switching stances, look like, right? Nope. Back to that southpaw.
You know, southpaws by nature tend to be better at counterpunching. And Luna's in a position here where he has to be the aggressor. And I think that's usually hard for a southpaw. But he's doing, again, I haven't seen him fight before, so I don't know if he's usually this aggressive. Because he's forced to be the one that works. But he could, you know, again, that's a hard thing to do.
Who's that? The southpaw?
Yeah.
So that's not always the case. Not always super the case. I hate to put my own.
No. That's.
Yeah. Sorry.
No.
Because I hate making shit about me. But I was gonna say because I was with a guy named Victor Ortiz, so welterweight champion of the world, and he was a southpaw.
Right.
And it wasn't the case where like he was working always to get in. Like it was very much when there's that. I didn't mean to do that to you.
No.
When there's that level to it, like he's not working, dude. He's working in a sense of like using his mind and his skill instead of like pressing the matter to try to close the distance to get in his range. Like a lot of feints, a lot of movements. That's why that outside foot's so commanding.
Yeah.
It shortens the distance for that left hand.
But
so the second.
Do you find that southpaws are usually the ones that are more in the counter punching phase as opposed to being the one that is first and leading the match?
I don't know. That's a good. I don't know. That's good. I don't know. I don't think about that.
You look at like Lara, who just won a fight. You know, not you. It's
dude, God bless him. 42
right.
years old. World champion, defending his world title at 42 years old, stopping guys.
You know,
insane,
I think the most aggressive southpaw that comes to mind would be Pacquiao.
Yep.
But other than that, most of the southpaws, and Zab Judah, but most of the southpaws are usually, you know, they're like Pernell Whitaker. They usually sort of wait and set traps and then counter.
I like it.
And it's interesting to watch Luna. I'd like to see another Luna fight where, just to get an idea, if this is his normal disposition of being first and aggressive.
He looks sharp. He looks good.
He
really does.
Really good. He looks really good. Because Gonzalez he will not be first. Like right now, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. So we got like 3 seconds where no one's really working. And even those little movements were just kind of, not forced punches, but you got to do something. Or you can have that awkward silence and no one does anything, which I think is very interesting. But usually, like in Pulp Fiction, where they talk about the uncomfortable silences. So you can see right here is an uncomfortable silence. The crowd doesn't like it. The boxers aren't crazy about it. Again, Luna is put in the position of being the aggressor. But the thing with Luna is he's doing an excellent job at it. So that's, you know, I can't give him enough credit for that. He's doing an excellent job at at being the one that has to make the fight. But again, I'm a big fan of those uncomfortable silences. And see, he misses and he puts his hands on him. Anytime he makes a mistake, he immediately does something that's going to correct the mistake.
You guys getting out of the way of those. I like that.
I like the constant movement. And it doesn't have to be grand movement. It's just constant, those little movements where you're not setting yourself up to get hit. You got him buckled. Gonzalez doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that's going to go down. He looks sort of like that, can take a beating like that. Right here, beautiful, uncomfortable silence. Oh, something happened there. Thumb in the eye? What happened? Someone in the crowd is yelling headbutt. Someone's yelling 88 or idiot. Whatever. All right, and guys in the truck, if you get a chance, I'd love to know what happened there. Nice, Luna, right back in. What a great idea to come right back and just jab. Not allow for the uncomfortable silence, but to just get a little work in. Just smart. This kid is smart. And right here, this is where that you hold on. Don't. Yeah, that's a tough. That's a tough way to end the round. I mean, good for Gonzalez. You get that momentum going into the next round. And again, I know I'm a little bit of a broken record, but if I get the excitement and I get the idea of fighting off the ropes, I get it, but we've seen tonight, if you watch back tonight, count how many times fighting off the ropes has been successful for the boxer fighting off the ropes. The crowd loves it. Just fight fans love that. But again, if what we just witnessed, fighting off the ropes doesn't always work. You got balls, yup. You got heart, yup. And is it working? Nope. So I think if you're on the ropes like that, and it's just, just hold on. And I know that's incredibly unpopular, but I'm sticking to it.
I'd like to see Luna finish it. Just put a stamp on it. Send it out. Stick that jab, close the distance, throw your combinations. Get him out of there. Come on.
I don't know that he can.
You don't think so?
No. And it's not a knock on Luna. I don't think yet. I don't think yet he can. I think what he can do is what he's doing, and what he's doing is goddamn brilliant. I just think he's doing great stuff. I just don't think he's there yet for that sort of magical finish that you're talking about.
Yeah.
But he's close. He's super close. But again, we were talking earlier about there's levels to the game, and he's leveling up. He's just not there yet. But again, what he is doing is absolutely brilliant stuff. Got him on the ropes. He's getting into a little work. And that 1-2 is just pop. It's just working for him. It's simple. The fundamentals of a jab cross, his footwork, getting that lead. Well, Gonzalez got the lead foot out there. Luna got the lead foot that time. And here we are, and again, a little uncomfortable silent moment, which...
Luna ripping in the body. Gio calling it low, wasn't low.
Low. Now, I couldn't tell if that was low or not.
It looked like it was right on the belt line.
And again, Gonzalez is a little soft in the middle, so it could be, a veteran move of like, yep, hit me low. But the ref didn't seem to acknowledge it to the point of stopping the action.
Nice slip roll underneath after a big combination. Like to see Luna stick that jab. Yep, stick that jab 1-2 down the middle. Lands.
Beautiful check hook right there. Nice jab. And just beautiful stuff. And notice, he misses, and what does he do? He hangs on.
You shouldn't be giving it in the back of your head like that.
You got, so you need the overhooks there instead of the underhooks in that instance. But it was the right idea. You miss, grab on. Don't give an opportunity. And the opportunity not given was to get cleanly punched. Gonzalez with showing some fancy footwork. See, Gonzalez got that deceptive thing where he's, he looks like he could go, but I think he's got the gas tank. I think he's got the chin.
See a cut on the inside of Luna's eye, on his left eye.
I did not notice, really. All right, so let's see if that was the round where something happened with the eye.
I think it was a clash of heads.
All right, here we go. Was it a clash of heads?
Right.
No, different highlight.
Could not be a cut though, too. I saw blood.
How are you going to say that dancing is not just phenomenal?
I don't know, something about it, man. It doesn't do it for me. 2025, anything does anything for anyone, so,
So I think you're right. I think there might be a little abrasion. I can see them putting the Vaseline over the eyebrow.
Right on the inside of his eye, it looks like there's a cut.
All right, here we go, round 5.
Again, no, I don't. It might have been a punch, maybe. Thought it was a clash of heads, though.
Working that jab.
Especially in a one-sided fight like that, you want to get that bleeding to stop. You want to keep that vision clear. You don't want any excuse for a doctor to stop that. That's a bad look.
Nice combination.
This is a good look. Luna's doing great work over here. Sticking that jab, pushing him against the ropes. Combinations landing.
Nice. We get the pace of play has changed. And again, I find it to be intelligent. It's not like, Gonzalez has used up so much energy and you're letting him get his battery power back up. It's Gonzalez, I think, got one of those gas tanks that you just keep going, especially with the way he's been fighting. There's not a lot of output. Gonzalez starting to turn it up. Again, that's a great tie-up where you don't allow Gonzalez to get momentum and get work in.
Let's see Luna stick that jab, coming back to the center of the ring, commanding control, finding that distance, not giving up space like that, but sticking the jab, coming right off. He sees that he's not going to get counted. See what I'm saying? Like, he knows he's not going to get counted, so he's throwing a big flurry with his hands, a little bit low, but he's throwing a big flurry coming forward with that confidence. He knows he's not going to get counted. That's the action you need consistently. Foot on the gas, do that. Then something will open up, then he could sit on that one thing that opens up and then end the night. But like you said earlier, he does not have the experience or the ring IQ yet to kind of establish that. And with time, he will, but that jab penetrates the high guard. Just turn him off the ropes, buddy.
This was a bad decision.
Holy shit, that's loud. Yeah.
That was a bad decision. You brought him to the ropes. It looked as if he was setting a trap to check hook his way out, but it didn't happen.
Yep.
And again, so that might be one of those, you only have 5 fight mistakes.
Yep. Setting a trap for that uppercut.
Nice job with that rear hand.
Yeah, get him out of there. Come on.
I don't think you can get him out of there. I don't think Gonzalez is the kind of guy that gets knocked out.
There you go. Work that body. Work that body.
You know, I'd have to look at. Let's look at his record. I'm curious. Has he ever been stopped? I keep saying the wrong name. I'm so sorry. Thank you for correcting me. All right. Yep. I've been saying the
probably
wrong
why I
name.
write it down so I can always look down.
Damn it. Wow, that's just not good. Gutierrez, Giovanni, I am wicked sorry. And in Boston, wicked means just the ultimate of apologies. So I'm sure you folks at home that have been screaming at your laptops. All right, but let's go to, you know what, let's put that
How many
behind
guys
us.
are in Luna's corner? Like 1, 2,
Everybody.
3, 4, 5.
Everybody's in Luna's corner.
Is there a cut there? Did Alex stop it?
Sixth and final round.
Yeah, there's no. All right, 6th round. I mean, I haven't shut out again. Sticking that jab, bringing it back to his hip, though. You got to bring that hand back to your head. Coming back to the center of the ring, sticking that jab, right hand closes. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm backwards right now. Right hand jab, left hand closes.
Nice one, too.
Sticking that jab.
And notice that little pot shot on the exit. So he throws the combination, and then as he leaves, a little flipping jab on an exit.
Sitting against the ropes, rolling away. Not getting hit with anything clean. Skating out. Come back with a jab cross.
Solid 1-2 there. And I think, very nice. Luna should start jabbing a little bit more towards the chest, because I think Giovanni's going to try to come under the jab when it goes to his face. Nice disengagement, why not? But get out of that corner. But that was a nice disengagement. Watch the clock. Just eat up that time. Eat up that time. Work your jab, disengage. Don't give any opportunities.
Luna taking big shots, breathing out of his mouth. I can hear him up here. You gotta close that mouth, breathe out your nose. Stick that jab. A lot of lulls in between the action. Hands, feet, head. Stick that jab, close that distance. Left hand landed clean. Didn't really affect him, came forward still. Gio throwing bombs. Underhooks.
Nice, perfect. Underhooks, perfect. Great position for the underhooks, hanging on. Again, Gutierrez, Giovanni did not get to, Gutierrez, I was right, did not get to work having him on the ropes because he tied him up.
Set up for that rear uppercut. Walked right into it, threw a little combination, circled out, sticking his jab.
You can see, so the jab's a little going to the forehead, and Giovanni's able to come underneath that.
Nice combination from Luna, beautiful. 3-punch combination, all landed cleanly. Work to the body,
beautiful body
middle,
work.
swiping on the high guard.
And I like that little Lomachenko moment of trying to pull that glove down. Why not? Nice combo. Hard punches,
Blood coming from someone. I like it. Blood coming somewhere.
A little disengagement.
Reset, come back to the center.
I love a good disengagement.
I love a good engagement.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Great fight. So I think we both had that as a shutout.
Yep, another shutout. But hey, Blue Corner did win 2 already. They won 2 tonight.
Really impressed with Luna. Definitely.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more time? Keno Luna and Giovanni Gutierrez.
Really good fight. I like this Luna kid, man. I like this Luna kid.
We have a unanimous decision. All three judges, Mike Zulo, Joel Peace, Alexander Roman, see it.
I'll be back in a minute, Tom. I'll see you.
Your winner and still undefeated, Keno Luna.
Remember that name, guys. Keno Luna. Remember that name. This kid's got something. I think this kid's got something special. And it'll be interesting to watch his development.
Action in 10 to 15 minutes. This is our first and only intermission of the night.
So we got a nice little intermission here, guys.
With Harold the Haitian King Roy.
You do not want to miss the Haitian King. Trust me. You do not want to miss this fight. Again, amazing fight with Luna. I'll stop talking in a minute once they stop with this. And we'll take a nice little break. I'll probably just take about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll get back and I'll chat with you folks that are watching at home.
Congratulations.
Good. I want to hear his mic skills. I want to see what he has to say.
Successful first year in boxing. You hadn't got back in the ring this year. But you finished really strong. You look like you've been in the gym. What do you have to say about this last win and your preparations?
I mean, it's great. It's great to be back. Because I want to thank God that I'm here nothing possible. And yeah, it feels great to be back. I dedicate this fight to my son. He's unfortunately born without a right arm. So all these people wearing orange shirts for him. Shout out to my son.
Well, it sounds like he's going to be a real champion like yourself someday. Now that you're back in the ring, you want to get back in the ring soon?
Absolutely. I'm on. My eye heals fast enough. I want to be back in February.
All right, so there is a problem with the eye.
The shoot for February.
What happened in there? Was it a little inside headbutt by accident?
It was a little headbutt, but nothing major.
All right, so it was a little headbutt. All right, so we saw the right thing. So we saw a little bit of a headbutt.
Congratulations. One more thing. Just anything else to say to your fans tonight?
I just appreciate everybody who came out today. You guys mean the world to me. Appreciate it.
How about for Keno Luna, ladies and gentlemen?
All right, guys, we will take a quick break. You got 10, 15 minutes. I'll see you probably back in about 10. You do not want to miss Harold Roy. Do not go too far. Also, feel free to tip. Tip this Luna kid. Great performance. Young kid, up and comer, really good fight. Good idea to tip him. All right, I'll see you folks back here about 10 minutes.